Hi everyone!
Yo.
Welcome back to the hot summer in the UK. And we are watching hot summer. But this time we are watching a real hot thing. H.O.T. We are learning about classic K-pop groups and classic K-pop artists because it's very important to know where our favorites...
Respect your elders,
yeah.
people.
Respect your elders.
Except when it's actual old people. Just respect your elders when it's entertainment.
Anyway.
Bad message there. Sorry, don't follow that. Don't follow
okay,
that.
don't follow Ben. Don't listen to Ben, okay? Kids, don't listen to Ben. Don't listen to me either, okay? Just don't listen to us in general. Listen to H.O.T instead. What we are going to watch is Candy, because Ben told me that recently they reunited on Infinite Challenge.
Infinite Challenge have a thing for like bringing back old acts that everyone loves. So
Which
they've done
great.
it before with like SES, I think. And now they've done it with H.O.T, and it was absolutely brilliant. So we're going to watch that in a bit, but first we're going to watch a live from 1996 of like H.O.T's most famous song that everybody knows, that everybody covers, and everybody who trains in K-pop basically has to know.
Really? Okay.
I mean, like, loads of idols cover this, and like, I think all of the SM idols have to know all the dance and the
because they
lyrics
were
and
an
everything.
SM group? Are they?
I think they were. Hang on,
I
maybe
think
I'm
they
thinking
were.
wrongly.
I think they were. So far, what I can see, it's an amazing hat. It's just absolutely brilliant.
Some war paint on the cheek there.
Okay, just to make them look very gangster.
Street cred in this song is
Street
not going to
cred,
happen.
Okay.
You'll see soon.
I'm looking forward to it. And let's see something sweet to make our summer even sweeter and hotter. H.O.T. Candy. Okay, screams are on point.
You do know
Best
the song,
jump!
I'm sure you.
What is this? Best jump. Okay, what are they wearing? Oh my goodness.
It's so good.
And nowadays we think that, you know, that the idols are really pushing being sweet. Like this is on another.
I mean, look at these big ass gloves, crazy dungarees.
Let's listen to it. The camera work is brilliant, by the way, this whole turning.
Oh, yeah.
I totally feel the 90s thing.
Yeah, it's like the world's okay again, isn't it?
Yeah.
The little bum scoot, so good.
Oh, and they had a little beagle car in the background. Okay, first of all, they must be boiling in this outfit.
Oh, yeah. It's lucky the cameras weren't so good back then, 'cause you can't see all the sweat. Here's Tony.
And the side of him.
They were joking on Infinite Challenge that this song made him such a ridiculous amount of money he could just live off of it for life. Made him so famous.
I think he was the one who was recruited in LA, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh wow, this camera effect is
It's so
something.
good.
And they would show the people. Wait. They would show. Okay, so somebody's on the 26th place, 25.
Yeah, some music shows back in the day, showing who's done well. It's all in angle.
Oh. The same guy, Tony.
That's Heejun, I think.
No, the one in the background. The red.
Oh, yeah. Kangta. They've all got their own colour.
Okay, they remind me of Teletubbies or something.
Yeah, it is quite Teletubbies, isn't it?
This is unbelievable. How did we get from We Are the Future to this?
I mean, this was first. This was before We Are the Future.
Okay, but still.
But, like, this shows you, like, even early on, K-pop was, like, not afraid to just switch genres each song.
Well, that's for sure.
Yeah. You're getting into it now, Ildi. He's got a little dog on him.
Oh wow, these effects are...
Whoa! Eye-breaking effects.
Yeah. Hit me.
You've got to love the classics.
Wow. Weird
Is
thing.
that a revelation for you
No,
there?
musically it kind of reminded me of... okay. There was this animated TV show. Okay, I will try to remember, because you guys probably know now that I'm Hungarian. So like all the animated TV shows or whatever, like even Disney songs, I know the lyrics to Lion King songs, but in Hungarian, okay? So I have to remember how it sounds in English, or like what the English title is. Okay, so these outfits reminded me of do you know there was this, the Smurfs, that's it in English.
Yeah!
The Smurfs, which was weirdly called Hupikek, Törpikek in Hungarian, which means the color blue that they had, like the blue colored little dwarfs, like Hupikek.
It's a little bit less catchy than Smurfs.
But Smurfs, like okay, so Smurfs. It reminds me of like Smurfs, the music, because I don't know if you had that, but in Hungary they had cassettes, like back in the day, 90s people here, cassettes, and there was a Smurfs soundtrack, which was very popular songs, but sang by the Smurfs cast.
Oh, we absolutely had those kinds of things here, yeah.
It was like a very high pitch, and that's na 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 and na 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 na.
Smurfette slaying on the main vocals.
Yeah, so it's like the Smurfs song. Original soundtrack, or I don't even know what it was, but it was like for this whole very high pitch. It's very, it's kind of like aimed for a young audience, aimed for kids even, but that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing to say. It's more about, it's kind of, easily digestible, easy to follow memory, very bouncy. So it's, I don't know, it brought back like a lot of memories from childhood almost. The song.
It does sound nostalgic. Like you feel like you've heard it before even when you haven't.
Yeah, that's kind of a good point.
That's what I initially thought when I heard it. But like, because I'm like a really negative person, the first time I heard it, I was like, what's so special about this? And then I listened to it a bit more and I was like, oh, that's what's so special about this, because I can't stop listening to it. And it's just making me happy.
It's one of those very, very catchy songs, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It sticks with you. That chorus is just so catchy.
Yeah, I almost wouldn't say that I could remember the verse, but like the chorus.
Yeah, the verse is decent, but like the chorus is like knockout chorus.
It is definitely a very strong like pop music. So I mean, to be fair, I was surprised by the extent of cuteness and like probably the outfits.
The bum scooting.
Probably the outfits were the one that I really got like
giant Mickey Mouse gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was very cartoonish almost.
Yeah.
Very wow. I don't know. It's fascinating to see, because we would see all these cute concepts and people, or like cute, kind of like smashed with nerd concept, like kind of like nerd cutie. Like this is what I've seen an article recently, like Pentagon, a group that I really follow because I found them very interesting.
Shine did that a lot.
Yeah, and now they are doing the Japanese promotion, and the tagline for the Japanese promotion is that Pentagon is bringing the nerd cuteness into Japan. Like that was the kind of like the tagline, which is whatever, that we don't have to discuss if it's a good tagline or not. Who cares? This is not our place. Who are we to say? But it's more about like how prominent the cute concepts still are. I find that
Korea just loves it, man. Korea just absolutely loves the cute concept.
And don't forget about that Japan loves it. Like
true.
The whole.
But their cute's a bit different to Korean cute, I think.
It is very different.
Like a lot of their idols are ludicrously young because they have to be cute and innocent and stuff. Like I saw, there's a channel I watch sometimes. It's like this guy who lives in Japan, which goes around interviewing Japanese people about like stuff in Japan and says, "What do you think about it?" And he was talking about like, what bands do you like to people? And one of them was like, I really like, what was their name? They're one of the 48 bands, the idol bands.
AKB? AKB 48?
It wasn't even AKB, it was another one, but I can't remember what their name is. But like, they were like, they're so pure. Because and they're listening to them because they're so pure. And that's like so alien to like over here. Like, why would you just listen to someone because they're pure?
To be fair, I think I think I understand where they are coming from in a sense that like
They put a lot into like the power of youth, don't they? Like it's important.
Yeah. I think you would listen to stuff because of purity, but purity of the sound, not necessarily purity of the artist,
Of the people, yeah.
of like the whole aesthetic. You would listen to like even some people who listen to classical music sometimes, or remember like how popular Enya was.
My dad loves Enya.
Or like Irish music or like that sort of thing. And that's definitely because it has like a pure element of like it's just unaffected by something.
It's unmessed with.
But again, when it comes to the idol concept, or like, especially when they are like young, or the concept of cute or whatever, they want them to be unaffected by the dirt of the world. You get, isn't it? Like it's not necessarily so that reflects in their personality, the way they behave, and also in their music. So the music is also kind of, which doesn't necessarily true for some girl band songs, but still it's kind of there. So I found it very interesting. But in their case, this is just whoa.
It's a bit too much for you, is it?
No, I wouldn't say it's too much, but I found it very extreme because we watched We Are the Future first. And I was expecting something similar.
You'll probably get that from the next one we're going to watch, though.
Okay, which is going to be?
The Warrior's Descendant.
Ooh.
Which I think is their debut song.
Oh, yeah, okay. Guys, the next song we are going to watch is Warrior Descendant, but I think we are going to watch it on...
Infinite Challenge.
See you guys in a bit. H.O.T!
H.O.T! H.O.T!
H.O.T!